All right, everybody ready? Patch 4.11 notes. This patch includes the release of Trusty Adnir. Nice. Really excited about that. Brushkills gets to beat my ass with his own card. We also have funky new skins or remixes on our musical champs because of the TFT set. Updates live November 8th. That's pretty expected, right? Q Spotlight Brushkills. Yes, if you haven't read this, I highly recommend that you read it. Oh, we're going straight into new cards. Okay, new cards. There's so little. Shout out Runeterra report. Okay. So we're looking at the new cards. We already know this. We know Trusty Adnir. We know this one. But we can like kind of talk about it for a second. When I'm summon Adnir's Aviaris. So this reminds me of the 4-mana Ionia Allegiance card, but you don't need Allegiance, which is pretty cool. This card can be like, grow me to my supported allies stats this round. Like, that's pretty good. On its own, it could just be like 2/3/3s attacking for a turn if it's not interrupted, and that's pretty strong. Could get stronger, so we'll see. Bigger versions, full art, Runeterra AR. There's so many random stuff. Okay, we'll start with these two then. That's kind of like actually smaller though. It's nice, but I want this. This is what I want, like this. So cool card. We'll have to see what ends up happening with it. And basically, like the big thing is we're going to Eternal, and it's like, what does Ionia want to be in Eternal? Because it's basically just been like Rise and set Karma type stuff, and not a lot else. So we'll have to see if this is something Ionia really wants. Or if we can find some Ionia brews, maybe there's some cool buffs or new cards or something in there. Though I imagine this is probably our Ionia new card for the patch. 9 mana. Wow. A lot of dragons, huh? 9 mana, Bandle City Dragon, 9/9. Portia the Peculiar. That's a really cute 9/9. On play, manifest a Titanic follower and set its stats to 1/1 and cost to 0. Interesting. There's a lot of Titanic followers with really big effects, right? Like, there's the Cithria that rallies. There's the dude that sets your like Nexus to tough or whatever. Yeah, that could be interesting. Imagine this with Otacon. That's funny. Yeah, like there's a lot of stuff you could hit that would be really good. There's a lot of stuff you could hit that would be like really bad. But you know, I don't know. Maybe it would be cool. I didn't expect Bandle City to get a dragon. Sea Monster Dragon. Okay. 8 mana, Bilgewater. Sephirsa, Scourge of the Deep. It has deep. Shocking. 8/7 for 8. Not the greatest stat line, but remember that it's going to bump up to an 11/10. When you spend mana to play another unit, create a random card in hand of equal cost. It costs 0 and is fleeting. That's a cool card. I love free spells that I don't even have to put in my deck. Like, that's sick. When you spend mana to play another unit. So you play this, you go to your turn, you play a 2-mana Shrimp. She's having a great time back there. You play the 2-mana Shrimp, you get a free 2-mana card that's fleeting that you get to cast this turn. For free. That's pretty cool. Gonna be a lot of random stuff happening, but you know, especially the big cards, like when you play a Nautilus or something, you get some crazy things here. Doesn't say it's just cards, so it's not like spell or unit. Yeah, so you don't exactly know what you're gonna get, but that's pretty cool. Pretty cool card. The Kingfisher, another boat. 9 mana, Demacia 8/8 boat. When I'm summoned, draw one of each champion from your deck. Each round, the first time you summon a champion rally. What? Okay, so it's 9 mana, and if you do it how you're probably supposed to do it, you just immediately draw like 5 champs, right? Like, you just immediately draw a bunch of champs. Maybe 3 champs. And then you play one, and you rally. You probably won't be able to do it that turn, though. Unless you play like one Lucian. And you play this in turn 10. Volibear Warbother support? True. Draw 2 realistically. I mean, you should probably go like 2-2-2. Or like 2-2-1-1 if you're going to play Kingfisher. I think like the one like Lucian's probably good. U2 Asgard? Yeah, basically. Yeah, we'll see. What an interesting card. You know what I love? I love that Demacia is getting more ways to rally. I think that's what they needed. I think Demacia just hasn't been able to rally enough with things like Golden Aegis and Garen leveling up and Scout plus free attacks and champion strength and all those other ways to rally. I think they needed more. I was actually really worried that Demacia wouldn't be able to attack me 2 times on my own turn, so I'm glad that they got this. That's really good for them. Stoked. Vayne. Yeah, thank you, Vayne. I love being attacked on my turn. It's great. It's great. Okay. But in all honesty, this is kind of a cool card. I like the idea of the card. I think it's just like interesting. Bowdeer of Blackened Ice. Cool art. Ring Master, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you for the prime, man. Freljord, 8-mana dragon. 8/8. When I'm summoned, summon 2 frozen thralls and advance them to 2. Huh. Huh. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? That's kind of interesting. It's kind of late for this card. Well, you don't actually need to be playing a Thrall's deck to play this. You should be playing some, like, acceleration, probably, but it doesn't have to be like a Thrall's deck. I don't know how to think about this. This is interesting. I mean, it's very, very powerful effect, right? This is Lysandra Volibear support. Yeah. I don't know about Volibear, but Lysandra for sure. 6-turn Thrall's still too late. Well, it's just like, it's just extra. It's extra oomph. Because the Thrall's deck, how it is now, with the doubling card going to like 6, it's tough for them to like recoup after they initially like blow their load. Enough, Remy. But this lets them like have more game. The card doesn't have like Overwhelm. If it did, I think it would be like quite good. But this could be a very strong card. We'll have to see. Like, I don't know what wants to play this. Remy, I can't let you up here. I have a sandwich. You're gonna try to eat it. Does 8 mana do nothing? Well, it's 8 mana, make it 8/8 in 2 turns, get 2 more 8/8 overwhelms, but I don't know. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty solid to me. Like, I don't know if this is going to fit in anything immediately, but like this card on its own is a strong card. This is a powerful card in a vacuum. I don't know what we put it in currently. I don't think there currently is anything to put this in, but this is a strong card. 5 mana Targon Veiled Protector 4/5. 5 mana 4/5, not the best stat line, not the worst. When I'm summoned or you summon a Titanic ally, heal your Nexus 3. Nick Bix plays already raging. Morgana's in the art. Oh, cool. Does that mean Morgana's a Targon card? When I'm summoned or you summon a Titanic ally. So you immediately heal 3. And then every time you play a Titanic ally, you heal 3. I don't think you ever play this card. Unless there's like a Targon Titanic deck, which like, I don't know, man. Doesn't seem like there will be. You're just going to play like the 1/4, the unicorn, and you're probably just going to kind of leave it at that. But we'll see. Maybe there's a Volibear Aurelian Soul deck just kind of skirting around somewhere. Who knows? I'm going to give that one like a 4. Enraged Fire Spitter, 6 mana Dragon, Noxus, 8/4. 6 mana, 8/4 Challenger. On play, deal 2 to an enemy and 2 to an enemy Nexus. Ooh. That's a big boy. Can you see the cards? I'm on the Runeterra report. That is a large lad. 8/4, immediately shoot a small thing, has challenger. 6 mana is like a good spot. For this card. It is a strong card. This is a pretty strong card. I don't know exactly where it would go at the moment, but yeah, I was thinking Flame Tongue Kavu. Yeah, it's just a little bit more expensive, a little bit less, like, the removal's mostly on the stick instead of the skill. But, like, does it ever go in Jhin decks? I don't think so. Jhin needs to be, like, really low to the ground. And it needs to be, like, converting its mana into damage, and this doesn't quite do that. But it's a very strong card. Does it proc Fury if the skill kills an enemy? It doesn't have Fury, so I'm gonna go no. But I think this is a good card. It's got... We're getting dragons in a lot of regions that don't normally have dragons. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. It is like a bit of a Titanic miss, though. That's true. Yeah. But I think this is a good card. I don't know where we play it, but it's a good card. Oh, there's a skill. A P&Z dragon. It's Chemtech Drake. Chemtech Drake from the hit game League of Legends. 8 mana, Piltover, 8/6, sorry. When you play a spell, draw 1. Well, I like drawing cards. When you draw while you have a full hand, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I don't think this is good, but like, I am going to play this. I'm going to make a deck out of this, and it's going to be hilarious. And then my life will be complete. So we're going to do that at some point. We're going to make a deck. We're going to kill somebody with Chemtech Drake, and it's going to be really funny. Big BB? No, it's not a BB deck. This is going to be like, you just draw your whole deck. It's going to be stupid. It's going to be so dumb. Yeah, it's going to be dumb. Dune Swallower. 5 mana Borima. Fearsome Spell Shield 9/6. To play me, that's a big ass unit. To play me, kill an ally or one of your mana gems 3 times. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, do you have to kill 3 things? Do you have to, like, choose 3 of the options? Or do you just, like, kill 1 ally or nuke 3 gems? I feel like you have to kill 3 things or mana gem 3 times or some combination of them. That's what that's how it reads to me. Choose 3 options. Okay, that's what I thought. To play me, kill an ally or one of your mana gems. Do that 3 times. That's how I think it's like should be read. What a big ass card for 5 mana. My God. Remember all the cards the Shuriba cards that nobody plays that are like, if you have less mana than somebody else, you get to do a really cool thing. Remember those? I don't know. Maybe this works for it. It's like, that's a huge cost, but like, that's a huge boy. So I don't know. Could be something. If it had Overwhelm, this card would be like insane. Timelines buff. God damn it. It is a timelines buff. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, dude, when people hit this off timelines got gutted. Thank God. It's the worst card on the planet, man. I hate that card so much. 6 mana, Shadow Isles. 5/3, not a dragon. Spectral Iron Hound. It's a doggo. To play me, it's not a doggo, though, apparently. Even though it has Hound in its name. To play me, kill an ally. When I'm summoned, summon a 1,000-clawed Deathwinder. Is that this card? 1,000-clawed Deathwinder. 6 mana, 8/4. Wait. To play me, kill an ally. So you just like... It's a 6 mana 5/3 that kills something on play that summons an 8/4 fearsome. That's really good, right? It's 6 mana though. If it was 5 mana, this card would be insane. but it's 6 mana. It's like, it's like taking the Nasus slot on Manicure. It's like, but man, that's that's a lot of stats on board for 6 mana card. I don't know. We'll see. Was that all the cards? Okay. A lot of dragons and Titanic stuff. Just saying. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Okay. Let's check out the actual patch then. The balance patch stuff. Oh no. Oh god, no. Oh god. Divine Whirlwind. It now only deals 1 to Nexus. This is a good change. This is a good change. As a versatile removal and burn spell, Divine Whirlwind has really been blowing away the competition. Nice. Stealing a large number of wins for both Janna and non-Janna P and Z decks. We're focusing on the Nexus damage portion to particularly target the more aggressive strategies. That is, I think, the correct way to do it. Can I zoom in? Yeah, let me give that a go. Boop, boop, bop. Boop. Perfect. Okay. Yep, this is a good change. This is like exactly what you should change on the card because Divine Whirlwind dealing damage to the Nexus is the busted part, not the 3 damage. Cosmic Call. The new spell has managed to invoke the wrath of any Eternal player since release and leave those who don't follow Celestial past seeing stars. We want to keep the big moments it can create, but the initial investment for that kind of power must come at a price. So you don't get to invoke anymore. If you cast it for 2, you invoke, and if you cast it for 8, you just get to reduce the cost. Yeah, that sucks. So, like, okay, now that this got nerfed, what does Targon do? Not play the game again? Like, oh my god, you're right. My entire CDS strategy is built around Cosmic Call. Oh, come on. That's so brutal. No, not like this. Wow, that sucks. This is a huge nerf. I think the card needed a nerf, but like, Remy, get your hand on my backpack. But like, this is killing the card, and Targon doesn't do anything. Everyone already traded their Targon champs into the pool as soon as patch dropped. I mean, I'll just play Zoe Yumi elusives. It's fine. God, that's so brutal. I don't know what Targon's supposed to do. It's like already not a good region. Oh man, that's a kick in the teeth. All right, Janna. Janna goes from 6 to 8. I've seen you play 8 cost reduced cards. Janna's been going on a whirlwind tour, nice, of the top of the ladder, and even though she has counters, her decks have heavily influenced what can and can't be played competitively. By making her take a little longer to full tornado, there's more time to answer Janna before you're flooded with value. Yeah. Guess that's fine. That's pretty fine. I do want to see some like, we're not in standard yet, but like, so I guess I don't have to hit it yet, but like formidables type stuff, like the Demacia Freljord package probably needs to be touched. So like this is a fine change. I guess like this is way more important for Eternal. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. Woo! 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 All my homies hate champion strength, dude. Goes to 9 mana again. I want to break down a full like change list of champion strength. 8 mana, +4/+4, rally, scout. Nerf to 9 mana, +4/+4, rally, scout. And people are like, oh my god, this card is like so good. This card is, oh my god, they killed this card. I can't believe it. And it was still like the best card in the game. 9 mana, +4/+4, rally, scout. Then 8 mana, +4/+4, rally. And people are like, I can't believe they killed this card. Champion strength is absolutely dead. Oh my god. Demacia in the shitter. P&Z gets everything. And then it's the best fucking card in the game still. And we had to nerf it again to 9 mana, +4/+4, rally, no scout. Still a good card. Yeah. Good. I hope we nerf it again. Tried a lot of different angles with champ strength since release. When I feel the current version of the card is healthier, it's still a little too cheap for game-ending power it can provide. True. True. I'm gonna like the next change. Oh, let me guess. Ranger Knight Defector. Oh, it's Swain. Without a picture. Swain gets buffed again. That's fine. Yep. They nerfed Idol, so like this is totally fine. Dame the Despoiler. I didn't know this was a card. Did anybody know that this was a card? Because I sure didn't. 3 mana Noxus Overwhelm 3/3. Apparently didn't have Overwhelm. Now it does have Overwhelm. On Plunder, grant all allies +1/+0. While Samira's made her impact in Standard in the past, some of her crew members have been left stranded on the shore. We want to start giving them a little lift, starting with Dame and exploring more options in the future. That's a cool card, though. That's a powerful effect, especially now that it has Overwhelm. And it doesn't say other, so it's a 4/3 if it plunders. That's a very strong card. Decadent of the Challenge. 4 mana 2/2 build. When I'm summoned, updraft your hand and grant me +1/+1 for each card updrafted and draw 2. Okay, it got buffed. Let's go. Thank you for the 1 year, man. Appreciate the prime. Finally hit 1 year. Love watching you play. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I will. Just come by. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to play this card, so. Protective Broodfather is now an 8/8. Cool. I guess they want, like, they're trying to buff up them dragons. And, oh, I guess it's not it wasn't Titanic yet, so, like, that's cool. I guess it's Titanic now. Tryndamere buff. 8/4 to an 8/6. I'm not playing him. Rico Rex is like, woo! But, like, I'm not going to play Tryndamere. It doesn't matter. War Mother's Call's 11. Wow. That's good. That's good. That's good. War Mother's Call's like 12 mana is so bad, dude. 12 mana is so difficult. And War Mother's Call got a lot of stuff, I feel like. There's a lot of things now that you can play with War Mother's Call. So yeah, this is good. This is a good change. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty okay with this. I'm spying a little name at the bottom of the page. A little blast from the past. Barely even remember this guy. Penguin, stay for 5 months. Keep up the good work, man. Need more YouTube upload. I'm on it, bro. I'm on it. Captain Ledros. Yeah. What happened? Wasn't a captain before, right? He's now a 10/6. Yeah, you could just Ledros Atros them. Atro from 20. I think that's the big change, right? Like I was like, this doesn't matter, but it does. If you go Ledros Atro, they die. If you manage to Atrocity Ledros, they die from 20. Which is cool. So not a huge change, but like, sure. Yeah, or if you attack with him, but that usually doesn't happen. Necrotic Arachnoid now has Fearsome. That's good. I think this is a good card, but like, or I thought this was an interesting card, but like not having any keyword seemed bad. So good change. Spirit Leech is a 4/2. Okay. Spirit Leech actually one of my favorite cards. I don't know if you guys can guess why. I like to draw cards. So sack 1 unit, draw 2, basically. Is now a 4/2. That's cool. Yep, happy with that. The Ether Fiend. Is that the one that just kills something on ETB? It's just like ETB Vengeance. Crumble. ETB Crumble. Okay. The Ether Fiend hasn't really laid an egg in competitive play. That was a stretch. By making them cheaper and a little smaller, we think the tempo gain from his kill ability can be used more easily, hopefully giving them a home in Shadow Isles Slay strategy. Can this beat tempo? Okay, so now it's a 6 mana 5/3 Crumble, which is better, but like, how do you pronounce Ether? You pronounce it Ether? Because that ain't how it's spelt. I feel like if they wanted me to say it like that, they should have done the like EA. Or the little AE thing. You know what I mean? Like, every time I've seen that where they want it to be spelled a certain way is like that. But with the like the thing where the A and the E is part of the same Yeah. Windsight's got it. Yep. Ether is an actual word. I don't want to say it like that though. I understand it's wrong, but I don't want to say it like that. I read too much fantasy novels. I do read too much fantasy novels. Seal and Steel. Is there a buff here? Okay, it's 2 mana now. It was already 2 mana. Seal and Steel is a tempting effect, but it hasn't managed to darken the doorstep. Probably it doesn't say what the change is. Well, the cost reduction here was it. Oh, the weapon created is 2 mana. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it didn't tell me at all, so I couldn't tell. I knew the card was 2 mana because I generated off Seraphine and then Cry. It's now slightly better when I generated off Seraphine, I guess, but I still don't want it. Eternal. Oh, okay. These are specifically Eternal. We're nerfing more Targon cards. Surely, Targon needs to be punched in the face even more. Surely. The one card that managed to drag Targon into competitive place, kicking and screaming, they nerfed it so bad. And then they're like, why don't we hit the other cards that people weren't playing before Cosmic Call? Why don't we get that shit out of here? We can't let Targon be good. Oh my god. That one feels like a whiff to me. That's bad. Bandletree. Maybe we just don't buff Bandletree. Ever. They had to compensate for the Seal and Steel buff. I hate that. Yeah, I don't ever want Bandletree to be good. Like, we have Explorers now, so it's probably okay, but, like, I hate Bandletree so much. Katarina buffed back up in Eternal. I think that's fine. I think that's totally okay. I think Katarina's absolutely the kind of champion that should be in Eternal. Preservationist. Is it 4 cost? Oh, that's the giraffe one. That was like a 5 mana 4/4. Advance 3. It's advance 4? Oh wow. Okay. So now it's 4 mana 4/4, advance 4. It's advance 3. I was pretty sure it's advance 3. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, with that and the 8 mana Freljord card, maybe we see something good here. Desert's Wrath. It used to be 4 mana, now it's 3 mana. While Zero's been doing a solid job making moves out in the Shreeman Desert, we wanted to give his army a chance to shine. Let's just open him up. Is this? I wish I had the stupid pictures. What's Desert's Wrath do? Is it the one that buffs all your soldiers? It's like all your sand soldiers now have +1/+0. Summon a sand soldier. Make 2 soldiers and buffs. Oh, that's pretty good. Grant, oh my god, so many ads. Oh my god, so many ads. Yeah, grant allied sand soldiers everywhere +1/+0, summon 2 sand soldiers. Yep. Okay. That's pretty good. 3 cost is like 3 for a spell is like way cheaper than 4. I know it's actually only 1, but like 3 is way less than 4. The difference between like 3 and 4 is way bigger than like 4 and 5 or something. Spirit Portal. Now is 3 mana, Bandle Focus to play, discard 1, grant all allies +1/+1. Bandle is supposed to be good at turning a bunch of little things into more threatening, but still little things. This Bandle discard strategies found some footing. This is a cool card that could bridge multiple archetypes if it was good enough. I mean, that's true. This seems like a solid card. Seems bad? Really? Discard like Chomper, buff that. That's pretty good. I think this is a good card. Yeah, I think this is solid. Again, the 3 to 4 or 4 to 3, big change. They Who Endure, 6 cost now. That's the thing that's like a 1/1 Freljord Overwhelmer. Whenever something dies, it gets +1/+1. But like, it doesn't have to be on the field for it to happen. It's just like always. So when you draw it, it could be like a 13/13 Overwhelm. What am I? Used to love this card. Yeah, now that no one's gonna play fucking Targon because they just kicked it in the teeth 3 times. Well, only twice. So yeah, 6 mana. That's big. That's big. Is it an aura? I think so. I don't. No, you can hush it. You can hush it. Yeah. It's not a summon. It is on summon? Oh, I thought it was buffed in hand. It's been a really long time since I've seen They Who Endure. Okay, so it's on summon. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Frenzied Skitterer is a 3/3. Oh. Uh. Yeah. That is very powerful. What card is that? It's the 3/2 3-mana Fearsome that gives all your opponent stuff -1/-0 for the turn. That is a very big buff. Wow. Yeah, and it buffs your spiders by 1. This is an incredibly large buff. Oh boy. Okay, I guess we'll see. But that's spooky. That's very scary. And Halloween already passed. Tornado Warrior used to be a 2-cost 2/2. Now is a 1-cost 1/1. Ooh. Okay. Okay, when I'm summoned, grant +1/+0 and a random keyword. I keep these stat buffs and keywords that I'm recalled. That is like definitely better. It's definitely better, but it's still like X1. Yeah, it's a 1-mana 2/1 with a keyword. So like it's gonna be the best in like aggro. Is this gonna make Ari Kennen playable? No. No, it's not. Also, it forces you into Bandle, which, like, while not the worst thing, is also not the best thing. Concurrent timelines. Grant your Nexus each round the first blah 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 blah. Grant followers in your hand when you play me, pick 1 of 3 followers of the same cost. So it's only the people in your hand. Good. Good. I hope they never buff this card again. I don't know why anybody thought this was like a good card to have be good ever. It's the worst. Anach, thank you for the 7 months. Rip timelines. Rest in piss timelines is what you mean by that, right? Good. I hate this card. It's just the worst card to try to play against competitively. Because it's just like a 70-30. If they have it, they're 70. If they don't have it, they're 30. And it just feels fucking terrible. Moving on. Overgrown Snapvine. Triggers on play ally. Well, Snapvine has been choking out the Eternal Ladder. Its summon timing trigger was limiting design space. Okay, so they're just changing it. All right, yeah. This is like probably a nerf, but that makes sense. Okay, and that's it for the balance patch. How do we feel about the balance patch? I'm going to be honest, not great. Not great. Now, Eternal was like dope as fuck, though. Last time. It was so fun. Was Snapvine a problem? They're saying that like there's certain things they can't print because Snapvine is limiting that design space because of what it can do with Snapvine. Cosmic Call dying is rough, though, because we lose Targon. And then they nerf Targon again. I'm down to still play, like, Janna stuff, probably. Unless you pay them not to nerf TF. Well, they did. They nerfed Janna and Divine Norwind. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I have no idea how Eternal's going to turn out. For all those people who are going to be asking me, no, this doesn't make Ari Kennen good. Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see. I do love concurrent timelines going bye-bye. Cosmic Call getting nerfed is good. Cosmic Call getting neutered is brutal because like Targon didn't get anything in return. It just got another nerf. They're like, we should nerf the only card that makes Targon good. And they're like, damn, now that we do that, what do we do? Well, we probably just nerf Targon again, right? Glad we did that. Glad we did that. Glad we did that. Eternal does come back tomorrow. So we're going to be playing a bunch of Runeterra tomorrow. But for now, let's check out the art. Jazz Bard. This is for TFT. Ilbeats Alawi. This is also from TFT. Maestro Jin. Okay, it's just all the TFT skins. But that's super sick because like this Jin skin's badass. I never expected Alawi to be a DJ, but that's sick. I want this Bard skin. Hyperpop Lulu. That's fucking sick. Hyperpop Ziggs. I don't play Ziggs, but if I did, that'd be fucking sick. Nice. Fusion Dance. Nice. That's sick. That's cool. Oh, we have a little competitive announcement. Imagine I know you saw the patch post the best Eternal deck to climb. Probably. Damn, that's tough because it was obviously going to be Wildfire Reliant Soul, but Wildfire with the nerf is probably like less good right now. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe yeah, maybe we're just back to the REA Soul meta that we expected to see. Could be that. Everything ramping up for Worlds by the end of November. We'll finish all of qualifications. Blah 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 blah. Runeterra Open is in 11 days. So we get it on the 8th. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. 10 days. We have 10 days of playing Eternal before the Open. Am I going to be in fucking Barcelona for the Open? I am. I can't play in the Open. Well, I can. I'll just have to play it on my phone. From Spain. Maji need to play the Open. I'll play it, but I'll just play it on my phone. I'll just try to find some place with fucking Wi-Fi and play it. Yeah, I'll be playing in a different time zone and everything. Dude, that sucks. That sucks because we have 10 days to play Eternal, and then it doesn't matter anymore. Is last chance qualifier standard, right? The time difference won't be too bad. That's what I'm hoping. Unless I make day 2. Then it would be so bad. Last chance qualifier standard. This is so weird. I understand they're just trying to slam things in before like Worlds, though, right? Some people might ignore Eternal and hard prep for standard LCQ. I think that's probably not a good idea. You already have enough points for Worlds? Yes, I'm already qualified. But I like to play tournaments. That's why I play games. And I love Eternal. I feel like I've slogged through Standard the last like 2 months, all excited to play Eternal, and I get 10 days of it, but actually I don't because I'm going to be in Spain. So I get like 4 days of Eternal. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I fly out Sunday. So I get 4 days of Eternal. Most people can't get in through the Open, so they're going to practice Standard. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, and then end of ranked season, December 6th. Gauntlets goes until next year. And then this dead time right here is Worlds. Where there's going to be like, it doesn't say it. It looks like incredibly dead here. But there's like the new set comes out like in between these two. So it's not like you have nothing to do. In the case of 2 or more players are tied for Runeterra point qualifications, Aegis Esport will be hosting a tiebreaker round robin playoff on November 29th. That's so sick. That's so sick. I want to see people fucking throw down mono e mono on the chance to get into Worlds. They're just like, oh, it's winning in, bro. Like I'd have to watch that. Tied players will be contacted. Players with best overall match record will advance. If match records are equivalent, head-to-head match score will be tiebreaker. Cool. If you see the above key dates, ranked season ends and Runeterra point cutoffs are 2 different times. That is important. Runeterra points ladder cutoff is on the 27th. 20 days to get high enough to get your points. So people are going to be schmoovin' for it. I don't really have to worry about it. I know Quaco probably wants me to like super grind. I'm in top 25 right now, but I probably won't be by the end of this. Additionally, gauntlets will be taking short hiatus. That's fine with me. For the last chance qualifier, no return points will be awarded. Top 2 finishers directly qualify. That's so hyphy. Exclusive badges can be obtained. Oh, so I probably played anyway. At 3 wins, you get this badge. Ah, cool. 8+ wins, a super secret badge themed around an upcoming champion. Ooh. Rise moving away from summoner names and embracing Riot ID across all games. Okay. And then we have bug fixes. That seems important, I guess. Okay, cool.